Welcome to my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Hey, happy birthday to me. Am I right? Happy birthday, dear Katie Kate. Happy birthday to me. Oh, I made it strong, just like I like it. All right, let me get situated here. Okay, so hi. How are you guys doing? I think it's been a couple weeks since I've done this. You guys know I'm trying to do more live streams, and I thought what better time to do that on my birthday. My birthday's actually tomorrow, but I will be working, and then Randy's taking me out to dinner at one of my favorite places of all time in New York City. So that is the plan. So I'm doing the live tonight. Hi, Tamara. Tamara's Timeless Beauty is here. Hi. Hi, Quincy. Oh my goodness, so many sweet birthday wishes. People already sent super chats before I started. So I want to thank Naomi Kessler for sending a $20 super chat, and Jennifer Dobbins for sending happy birthday, Kate. Thank you so much for those super chats. And excuse me. Ooh, that Cosmo's already getting in there. Cosmo, not in the correct glass. I just can't be bothered. But I do want to do my little spielio. Used to do this all the time when I did lives, kind of fell off. But we just talked about it. Great ways to support my channel: super chats. You can also send a Venmo or a PayPal. You can also literally just watch this live stream either live or on replay, and you are helping support my content. And you can also give this a thumbs up, and you can subscribe. And those are the easiest ways to support, and you're already doing it because you're here. You know, we have one like proper martini glass, and I got it for, I believe I got it for Samantha, who, by the way, I've heard tell that she might be coming back around next month. So just keep that in mind. But it's just like, I just end up breaking them. We don't have a dishwasher, and then I'm hand washing it, and then it's broken, and it's like, whatever. So, but I have this beautiful glass that was actually gifted to me by a subscriber. And this is from Janice from like last year. And thank God we haven't broken these glasses, because they are truly our most stunning cocktail glasses. Hi, Chase. Chase is, of course, moderating for me because he's the boss. Thank you so much to Chase for being my moderator. And oh my gosh, is this prettier than the grant? Wait, I need to get this person's handle on Instagram right. Prettier than just wrote in. Please tell me what your handle is on Instagram, because I love your content and I don't want to screw it up. But thank you so much to everyone who's here. Oh my goodness, Erin just turned 40 yesterday. Erin, how do you feel? Sorry, how do you feel? I'm not good at this. I'd love your thoughts. Do you feel older and wiser? Do you give less fucks? Has it set in after a day? Tell me more. Okay, okay, prettier than the gram, right? That's your handle? Anyway, I follow their, they have an amazing makeup Instagram, so please go follow them. And also, I have to say, skin is on point, and we love when skin is on point. Okay, so I am going to be putting on makeup. Make no mistakes about that. And I am going to be using this as the highlight, and say the literal and figurative highlight. Chase was like, you need to use a new shade of the Glow Sculpt, because I was going back and forth, and I was like, I haven't used all the shades, and I've only focused on peach and pink. So today I'm going to be using the Glow Sculpt in the shade Mauve Glow. Oh, hi, Natalia. Hi. Oh, and if anyone, I try to be good about this. No pressure, zero pressure, but if anyone does send a donation through PayPal or Venmo, I am going to be checking those because I like to shout you guys out when you do that. I know everyone sees it when the super chat comes in, but I will definitely try to thank you so much. Right, so Prettier Than said, I'm so curious about these new cheek products from Saie. So I am very excited to use this shade. And I'm just gonna get going. And I just showered, I just cleansed, did a light exfoliation, and I did just like a hyaluronic acid and let that sink in. And now I'm going to be very specific about, I don't know what this is. Why am I doing all these hand gestures? What's happening? Calm down, Kate. I know you're almost 40, but calm down. So I'm gonna just be really specific about where I put this. So, because I do want a little bit, like a little bit more hydration and smoothness on my cheek area. So I'm putting on the MAC Hyper Balm primer. Oh God, I love the way this smells. Glam and Spirits. I just watched Lauren May use the same blush and I am intrigued. So glad to see it on another face. Oh good, and also I want to let you guys know, if you have not seen and you are interested in these Saie Glow Sculpts, I did like a whole video on them, like applying them. I mean, obviously you're gonna see it now, but you can see it there too. Amanda Parker Design, hello. Okay, so now full transparency, I do have the sauce on. I have sauced it up, if you will. Melanie Murkowski, oh my God, girl. You just sent me a Canadian $50. I don't know what the conversion rate is on that. Is it? I don't care. I literally don't care. I was trying to harken back to my days that I lived for a short time in Toronto, meaning I rehearsed there for months. And I just remember the exchange rate for Americans being terrible. I'm just kidding. That's not relevant here because I will literally take pennies that you throw at me and I will just shower me with any random change you have. Like, I will take anything. I'm just saying it used to be bad. Is it better now? You don't care. You're not American. You're like, I don't fuck Americans. I don't care what that is. Why would you, Melanie, why would you care? You're literally Canadian and you're living in Canada. Why am I even discussing this with you? Okay, moving on. I'm glad we had this talk. Angie, Kate, did you see Michelle when she was in New York? Oh, Melanie said, okay. Is it the exchange rate? I said conversion rate. I sound like a moron. People are like, what did I just tune into? Who is this idiot? She said it's bad. The exchange rate is bad for Canadians, better for Americans. Oh, it's changed now. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with, of course, oh my goodness. I just got a notification. Hold, please. Natalia just sent a $41 donation. Happy 40th. Hope you get spoiled, rotten it. And yes, my superstitious Russian ass needed to include $1 extra for good luck. So she sent $41. I'll take it and stop it. Truly, thank you so much. Natalia is actually a performer living in New York City, so I feel very connected to her. We've talked about that many, many times. She's a professional pianist. Thank you so much. Marie, you just sent a happy birthday and a Venmo as well. Marie Anderson, thank you so much. You guys. Well, let me get back to YouTube here. All right. what was I doing? I was going to go in with the Saie Glow Sculpt before I was so rudely interrupted by money being thrown in my face. Just the worst. All right, let's get in there. Oh my gosh, Marie, she sent, okay, sorry. Marie sent $19.73 for Ro in honor of Ro. Thank you. Thank you, Jacqueline. Oh, Prettier Than said, you really sold me on the Hydro Bounce. I thought it just has to be good. I'm telling you. One pump. Thank you, Amanda. One pump of the Saie. Like I said, I already sauced up my chest, my décolleté, all that. And I'm gonna also kind of zoom in here a little bit more. There we go. I did see Michelle when she was in New York. I'm sorry, I forgot to answer that question. I did. We had an awesome night. I literally just went to her hotel and we ordered room service and we had these phenomenal burgers with fries, and we just caught up and like kind of interspersed that with watching YouTube. It was all we wanted. Just literally going nowhere in New York City, and I was into it. So it was lovely. It's always great to see Michelle, but you know, the thing about Michelle, it's like I feel like really anyone, especially her, because we talk so often on Marco Polo, I feel like I already like see her every day, because Marco Polo truly is like that magical of a communication app. So it's like, it was great, of course, but it's definitely like Marco Polo is definitely the next best thing. I'll say that. Yes, Anna Cobble said, how about some thumbs up? Thumbs that shit up. Okay. Oh, Glam and Spirit. Oh my God, Glam and Spirits. Wait, Kelsey? No. No shit. Sorry. No, sorry. I sound insane. There's my friend Kelsey also is like Glam and something, and I'm sorry if you're not Kelsey. My mistake. Right? Is this foundation not insane? Okay, so there is, don't worry, we're gonna bronze it up, but there is the application of the foundation, and then I'm gonna go in and spot conceal and I'm going to take two different concealers. Here's the Dealio. So, oh, and also I wanted to let you guys know that, as always, everything I'm using today is linked in the description box. And I went ahead and did that beforehand. But the reason I love using these two products together is because in terms of shade, this is just a little bit too warm for me. It's their lightest shade. But it's, the formula on this is bananas. It is so hydrating. It is very similar to me to the Cozzens concealer, which I loved, RIP, because Cozzens is not pro-choice, but great replacement if they had your shade. Okay, so I am just mixing that with the Uma Stay Woke concealer, which is a little bit lighter and more, a little bit more neutral. Okay. And then I'm gonna go in with the Kulfi here. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I know, Glam and Spirits, you are not Kelsey, but thank you for being here anyway. Whoops. I think her handle was Glam and Gore or something. Okay, so let's get in there. Okay, so guys, important question. Are you caught up on Succession? Don't worry, I'm not going to do any spoilers because God forbid. But I'm telling you, if you're a person who's like, oh, I tried to watch that and I couldn't get into it, I'm telling you right now, I thought the same thing. The first 3 episodes, I was performing on a cruise ship, and I was like, you know, you're always really hard up for like shows and entertainment on the ship. So I downloaded it and I watched the first 3 episodes, and I remember, you know, talking to my boyfriend Randy and being like, I recognize that this is outstanding, but like, I'm just like having a hard time getting into this. And he's like, just give it like 1 more episode. Like, I promise. And I did, and he was right. It is so good. And the last season, everyone on that show is incredible. I don't even know that I could say, like, I don't think there's anyone who's better than anyone else. Everyone's amazing, but I do have to say, Kieran Culkin, I love him so much. I love him so much. As a person, he is so humble. He is so unique. He has such a funny, weird, unique sense of humor that he brings into the role itself, and I just love him no matter which way I get him. I just love him. Oh, Wendy just finished Love and Death. How is that? Is that good? I love Elizabeth Olsen and Jesse Plemons. I've loved him since Friday Night Lights. Like, truly, he's brilliant. Quincy, I am a new sub and I'm totally obsessed with your channel and content. Thank you for being oh, that's so nice. Thank you, Quincy. Thank you so much. I recognize you from Instagram, from talking to me on Instagram. Thank you. Liz Chambers, there was a great meme about the guy who plays Tom, that's Matthew McFadden. Can't currently remember his name. And his amazing acting with his hands in Pride and Prejudice and Succession. Matthew McFadden is an icon. Truly, like, he has such a presence and a charisma. It's like overwhelming. I need to see this meme. Liz, send me the meme. Send it to me on the gram, girl. Amanda Cordo said, I'm on season 2 of Dairy Girls. I've heard that's incredible. And maybe I'll watch it tonight. Hell. Megan DC, my last client, sorry, I cannot read tonight, canceled last minute, and I don't even care because they get to be here. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad that you care about being here, Megan. Thank you. Okay, so Quincy, and you've made me spend way too much money on Merit, Glossier, and other products. I've been accused of this before. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with powder. It's a powder that shall not be named. No, just kidding. It's LYS, but they're not. I'm still over here like getting down to the very, very nitty gritty of this, waiting for there to be a pro-choice pressed powder that I like. Like, how long do I have to wait? Like, for reals. But why aren't there any? Like, where are they? Anyway, just over here sadly hitting pan. Just okay. Okay, yeah, this brush, Chase is talking about this brush. So this was sent to me by It's Jones Road, and it truly is like the most, I will say, ever since BK Beauty, this is probably the most satisfying, well-made synthetic brush that I've used in terms of a powder brush. I love it. Oh yeah, Chase said the make powder is up there. I know. I have to literally get everything that make makes. No pressure. Okay, so now I'm going to bronze it up, and I'm going to be using the Jones Road bronzer, which is, I have found, is very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury powder bronzer, which was my favorite. And this shade is medium tan. Quincy, I'm also an ex-theater geek and was a performer at McCarter Theater in Princeton, New Jersey, so I speak. Oh, that's so cool. Nice. Yes, Pink Sparkle said Jones Road just came out with new color correct powders. Do you mean these ones right here? They're actually in my newest video, and they are really, really nice. Guys, I just don't prefer loose powder over pressed. I don't know what else to say. It's just so messy when it's loose, and I feel like I can't get like as even of coverage because I'm just like throwing my brush into just like a lid full of powder, and it's just like, wait, what is your shirt? My shirt is You're in a Cult, Call Your Dad. It is from My Favorite Murder, and it is literally my favorite t-shirt that I own. This design, this merch, beats all merch I've ever owned. There is a place for both formats of powder, but you know what? I feel like my makeup when I use a loose powder, I know this sounds so intense and it's very, very petty. I'm really splitting hairs. I just don't feel like my makeup looks as good as when I use this. I just don't. So I am waiting over here. And the other thing too is that I have like so many loose powders, like so many. And I'm like, well, I think I'm good here now. I think we're good. I think I'm covered. Like, look at how blurring that is. Are you seeing it? That really is like a pretty legit replacement for the Charlotte Tilbury, I have to say. Yes, I love Georgia and Karen. Yes, I love them too. Karen's my favorite. I just, everything that comes out of her mouth, I'm like, can you be my friend? Can you? I love her on My Favorite Murder. Yes, prettier than. I've never gone through a single loose powder, and if anything, most of the product just flies out of the jar. Thank you. Thank you. Glad we had this discussion. Okay. Thanks, Nancy. Okay, so now I am going to do my brows. And now that Succession's done, I'm over here trying to find another show. You know what's coming up? I mean, I just kind of mentioned this, but And Just Like That is coming back in a month. And I am on pins and needs to hate watch that shit. Like, truly. I'm gonna be interested to see. I just can't believe that terrible atrocity of a show came back. Like, I'm happy because it means like Samantha's gonna be visiting my channel here and there, but I'm also just like, what is the deal? What is up with that? Maybe it's because like enough people, some people actually liked it. And then the people who didn't like it, like me, hate watched it. And therefore we have a second season. So you know what? I have myself to thank. Just a giant hypocrite. I need to take a drink of my drink. Guys, if you have a drink, drink. Oh, Severance. I need to get into Severance. I watched the first episode of that on a plane and I was like amazed and also like having an existential crisis like no other. People are like, the 40s is the decade where, you know, you're gonna give less fucks. It's just like less fucks from here on out. It's gonna be great. And I'm like, well, there's not gonna be any fucks left at all, because I've already been working on like less fuck giving. And so now that we're ramping up into like the no fuck giving decade, I might be like, it might be too much. It might be too much. I'm like, I don't think I have less fucks to give, but I guess I can pull them out of somewhere. It's a dilemma, but is it? Not really. Okay, Pink Sparkle, I never gave any fucks at any age. Good for you. Good for you. Oh my goodness, Quincy, you're too sweet. A small token of my thanks and appreciation. Have a drink on me for your birthday, beautiful lady. Thank you for the Venmo. So sweet, and I will. Oh, I will. Chase said, shit, I'm 33 and my fucks given are long gone. It's gonna be real stark when you hit the 40s. Yeah. Okay, so let's do eyes. Oh, and I also want to let you know. Damn it, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, no, I'm going to be using Pink Glow for my shadow. So I'm going to be using Pink Glow for eyeshadow and Mauve Glow for my cheeks. And I've had a lot of people ask about like how to apply this as an eyeshadow, and that's where this Saie brush that they came out specifically for the glow sculpt, they came out with this. This is going to be awesome for eyeshadow application. I use either end. I don't have like the biggest eyes known to man, so I can probably use this one. Kelly Cam, Merlot. It's, oh, Kelly Cam is drinking Merlot. It's what's here. Cue judgy sideways quotes. I am not fucking drinking Merlot. Isn't that the quote? The Paul Giamatti quote? Maybe I need to watch that tonight. I love Sideways. I've seen it so much. But it's been a few years. Cheers to you all, but special to Cate. Thank you so much. Okay, so my earrings, when I wear these, I will link it down below. I always forget, but I shouldn't, because these are very unique, and these are by Vanessa Mooney. And I think they're still available. She has like a whole line, like a necklace, earrings. And what I will say about this is you want to make sure you apply like a really small amount of product so that it doesn't crease up. And I really haven't experienced a lot of creasing. It was just like one tiny crease on each eye, and I just pat it out if it's ever there. But so pretty. Okay. Chase said, I've been bathing in Mauve Glow all day. Yes. Alex, unsure if I love the earrings or the sculpt more. It's a tough decision. now I'm gonna do, you know what? I don't know. I'm like, do I really need liner? I'm gonna keep it really simple. I'm just gonna do a bunch of mascara. All right, guys, how was your Memorial Day? What happened? Tell me some stories. Make it interesting. Quincy, waiting for my triplets to get home. What? You have triplet teenagers? I'm sorry, excuse me? How is that? How's that going? I've never, like, I don't know why, but until this moment, I've never contemplated, like, triplets when they're teenagers, but, yow. So this is the Tower 28 mascara. Pretty much getting to the bottom of my second tube of this. Oh, Angie, it was Angie's mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Angie's mom. So now I have to tell you guys, is anyone into astrology? Because I have been digging in a little bit more, and I have been learning more about, like, I'm a Gemini, but my moon is Aquarius, and what is it, my rising is Virgo. Like, that's depending on, like, the time you were born, right? I'm an interesting combo, I have to say, because I've never really felt, not interesting combo, a strange combo, because I've never really felt totally like a Gemini in some ways. Like, I feel like Geminis are often seen as, like, flaky and sort of flighty, and I'm really not like that at all. Like, I actually am the opposite of that. I'm, like, so loyal, it's, like, sometimes a problem. You know what I mean? But I guess my moon in Aquarius kind of, like, explains some of that, so. Chase, Taurus Sun, Gemini rising, Scorpio moon. Whoo! I don't know why I'm saying whoo, but that sounds spicy or something. Alex Emerson, I'm not a great representative of Aries. Representative. Jamie K, hi. Virgo rising explains a lot. I think your Gemini comes out in the duality of your personality and skills. Oh, that's such a good call. Thanks, Jamie K. That, like, really helped me understand that better. Thank you. Guys, I'll still never forget, like, that period of, like, a solid 2 years where I had people show up at every live stream. We called them the mascarans. And it was always at least one person, and they would shit all over my mascara application. Like, truly. And it's completely stopped, like, 1000%. And I'm like, what was that about? Was that just one person, like, wreaking havoc? Or, like, what? That was so weird. They just had a really, really hard time accepting the fact that I like to put on multiple coats of mascara. It was wild. Okay. Love my GSTs. I weirdly miss the mascarans. Yeah, I mean, you know, they were, like, something to kind of, like, make fun of. Something a little juicy. Just spice things up. You know, that good old negativity. Yes. Several people miss the mascarans. Sorry, I'm like really, really concentrating. Really hard. This is the only time I relate to musicians who make like really strange sort of like shapes with their mouth when they're playing guitar and things like that, like John Mayer. I'm like, oh, that's like when I'm putting on mascara. I mean, admittedly, like putting on mascara deserves a lot less credit. It takes a lot less skill, but strangely similar in terms of facial expression. Liz Chambers, I truly don't know how anyone does mascara with one hand and not with two. You said this last time, with one hand yanking and pulling at their eyelids. So you're kind of doing this. Well, the reason I'm not doing it that way, well, I guess I never do it that way. You can do it. You can do it. You just have to really, it's ingrained now. You got to work against it, Liz. I think I just really don't like doing that, and I train myself not to because it'll like leave a fingerprint on my makeup and stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be that person who's like, I don't do it because it's not good for your skin and wrinkles. Because you know what? Speaking of not giving fucks, fuck that. Like, no one is telling men not to tug at their eyes, okay? Tug at your damn eyes if you want to tug at them. Itch that eye. Itch your real good. You know what I mean? Live your life. I think I'm going to do top and bottom. Shoulder shimmy. Just powder my under eye a little bit more. Oh, Liz, I think I put my finger on my eyebrow. Okay, got it. Wow, this is in depth. Hi, Stephen Ford. Okay, so let's do bottom lashes. Hi, Nadia. Damn it. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to go back and clean this up, that's for damn sure. I'm here like a 5-year-old doing my lower lashes. Alright. The lower lash struggle, I know. Some days I can do it without like any messiness, but it's a crapshoot. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry out and then take it off. Okay, so Stephen Ford, such a good question. Kate, what's your favorite setting spray? Okay, run, do not freaking walk on this. Hands down, this wins over my favorite setting spray that I ever found, which was the Charlotte Tilbury. I had so many holy grails in Charlotte Tilbury, but not pro-choice. So this is better. It's more hydrating. It has skincare elements. It is the finest mist I have ever found in any spray I've ever, period. Like, I cannot say enough about this. Just get this. All right. There. All better. Perfect. So I'm so excited because we're getting to the glow sculpt. Okay, pulling out Mauve Glow. Here it is. And I'm gonna swatch this for you. So that's the swatch on my finger. And if you guys have any questions about pro-choice, like I can see Tracy saying, I'm really surprised Charlotte Tilbury isn't pro-choice. It's not that surprising. Honestly, like when you check out my Instagram, there is a pro-choice highlight. It is a little circle that literally says pro-choice. And anytime anyone has any questions, they're confused about things, they want to know more, I always direct them there because I have so much information on that highlight. And it's going to show you interactions I've had with Charlotte Tilbury. It's going to show you all kinds of things. So definitely check that out. Charlotte Tilbury sucks the big one. I mean, I truly, but truly though. Okay. So here are my these are like my number one recommendations for applying this product. And I've definitely applied it different ways. And I found that this brush, and I know they came out with this, the Saie brush, and it's beautiful in my opinion for eyeshadow. But if you want to apply the blush-like shades like peach or mauve, this is going to be your go-to because it diffuses it so much more beautifully and I can control the product better. Okay, so just tap into this. And I'm literally kind of going like this just to kind of, I don't know, to make sure that it applies evenly is why I'm doing it. I do know. So that I'm not going to get too much product. Oh my God. What? Holy hell. Wow. That is, I'm using literally like almost everything up that I had on my arm. So this is described as a cool toned, cool tone mauve, I believe. It definitely has like a rosy, actually, I think I like this better than peach. Wow, I'm kind of blown away. I haven't tried this yet because I was honestly a little bit nervous. Okay, Chase, I was wrong. You were right. You were like, you need to like use this tonight. And I was like, I'm scared. Like, what if I don't like it? Just kidding, JK. Look at that. Look at it right now. I want you to drop whatever you're doing. If you're washing a glass at the sink, I don't know, whatever you're doing, drop it and look at this. I am like truly in love. I am truly in love because the thing about the, sometimes when I see like cool tone, I get nervous because I am so cool tone myself that if it's too cool tone, I'm kind of like just like a big cool tone face walking around town and like ain't nobody want to see that. And so I was wrong. This isn't too cool toned at all. And it actually doesn't even really like read that way, right? I am like blown the hell away. Okay, so we're gonna leave that. Might come back to it toward the end to see if we need to do any last minute zhuzhing, but we're gonna move on to lips. And this is just me kind of like taking a guess of what it would look good. I haven't used this in a long time. I love this shade of the Fenty Gloss Balm. It is the cream gloss bombs, and this is the shade Mauve Wives, which is literally the most brilliant name for a product I've ever heard in my entire life. Slow clap. Fenty, Fenty, you're killing it. You're killing it. Okay, let's do it. Mauve Wives. And I know you're like, wow, I don't know, Kate. I don't know about that shade. Well, hold on. Okay, see now this is a very deceptive shade because in the tube, I would be like, nah, I would not get this. But look at how beautiful and flattering it is. Like truly, yeah, Riri barely misses, rarely misses on the product names. And she has a new shade out that I'm dying to get. And it is called Riri. And it's, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how it's described, but I saw it on Instagram and my eyes popped out of my damn head. What do you guys think about this lip? Do you think it matches? I'm gonna put a little bit more like glossy gloss on top of it. Do those blushes last in the heat? So here's my, thank you, Prettier Than. Here's the deal, like, yes they do, because I know they, obviously the whole idea of the product is that it's a glow product, and I think that kind of gives people the idea that maybe it doesn't set down well, or it remains wet or tacky or something like that. That is not this product at all. This sets down, like, it truly feels like smooth right now. I know it looks glossy and wet, but like that's not how it feels. This is gonna play, I think, exceptionally well in the heat, especially if you use a setting spray like I just talked about. Get this. But I think you'll be fine. I'm putting just like basically another cool toned shade on top of it. I don't know why. That's just like a really pretty, flattering, natural lip. Mauve Wives, man, I'm telling you, like I almost didn't, this is the one shade I almost didn't get because I was like, that looks like a corpse in a tube. I was wrong. Okay, so I think, I can't believe it. That was a super quick routine. I think we're good. Right, looks like your lips, but better, Suzanne said. I don't know if it's just the lighting, but that's what it looks like to me. Exactly, exactly. I will never tire of these gloss bombs. And the cream ones are highly underrated. I cannot tell you enough. No one talks about these, and they are so like plushious and nourishing. I don't understand. Okay, this is it. I don't think I need to add any more blush. I think we're good. And the thing about these products is that because this is so glowy, you can see I don't need a highlighter. This is a blush and a highlighter in one. And so, sorry, I just can't get over this color. I think I need a little bit more on my left cheek because I'm being really perfectionistic. You might say I'm being kind of like a Virgo right now. This is my Virgo self just popping out. Just a little perfectionistic, and by that I mean a lot. What? What is going? Stop it. Like literally hold the phone, alert the media, and stop the presses. Stop it. Prettier Than. Yes, I do have the peach shade. And if you guys want to see the peach shade, I did a literal like whole video when these released, actually before they released. And I use the Jones Road tinted powders. I use this in peach and I use it in pink glow as well. So if you want to see what that's like, definitely check that video out. And you know what? I can't believe I'm going to say this because I am such a stan for coral peach colors. But this to me is like, even more gorgeous than the peach. Like I cannot believe I'm saying that. Truly so, so beautiful. Oh my goodness, Lisa, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. And Stephen Ford sent a Venmo. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. Your next cocktail is on me. Yes. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you so much. I barely had anything to drink. I'm going to get wasted after this. Just kidding. I'm just going to be here maybe watching Sideways or Dairy Girls. And waiting to turn 40. Just waiting for that clock to chime. Oh my gosh, Lily Phoebe is here. Hi. Kate, I love you and miss. Oh, I know. You know what? Well, here's the deal. My goal is to go live once a week. That is my current goal. And bitch needs some AdSense. I need that AdSense to really build up. So because of that and other reasons, definitely need to do more lives. Definitely need to do more lives folded into my normal content as well. So my dinner plans for tomorrow night, Megan is asking me. We are going to Beauty in Essex. And that is one of my most favorite restaurants I've ever been to in New York City. It is literally in this like kind of hole in the wall looking pawn shop on the Lower East Side. I think it's the Lower East Side. I get like insecure because there's a difference between the East Village and the Lower East Side, and I actually don't know the boundaries, and some New Yorker is going to come in here and be like, that's not the Lower East Side. But it's down there, and it is one of the most beautifully ambient, like kind of dark, kind of goth, but also like gorgeous experiences ever. And the food is like, I went there 2 years ago. Randy took me there 2 years ago, and that's how much I loved it. I was like, I would just like to go there again. I really, really like that. So that's what we are doing. And thank you guys so much for being here. I know Tuesday nights are a little quiet, but this was so lovely. I love you guys so much. I just am so grateful to my community. And like I said, everything I talked about is going to be linked down below in the description box. And I just appreciate you guys' support so much. 40 years, man. 40 years. Yeah. All right. Well, going off of what I just said, hopefully I will see you guys in a live next week. And if you are interested in checking out more of the Glow Sculpt shades, definitely go check out the video I'm going to link it down below, which is me applying peach and pink. All right, guys, I'm going to go. Have the best night. Bye.